Hey, what's going on, your Charisma team? Nathan Olson here from YourCharisma.com, helping you create your brand your way. On this channel, we do a lot of social media marketing help as well as Instagram tips. So if you have not already subscribed, please subscribe. Today we're going to be talking about how to network and grow a brand through Instagram direct message and other features on Instagram. Starting from scratch. Stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be going over how to exactly grow a brand or grow a client's brand. One thing that I want to focus on, this is going to be for the implementation of growing and networking with brands and or businesses to help them achieve more sales, more social awareness, and more brand awareness, as well as just creating a public figure and a public character for the brand to kind of expand on. Implementing tactics and features on Instagram as well as key tips that I'm going to be showing you today. These are going to be features and things that I implement when working with a client. We're going to actually be diving into one of the clients that I'm working with now. I kind of want to just give you guys an overall understanding of how I exactly attack Instagram when I'm working with a client to grow their business, to increase their sales, and to kind of just generate a solid community with highly engaged individuals. So going over kind of overall profile, you want to have your profile picture be kind of branded. You want it to be either your logo or possibly the product that you sell, just so people initially know exactly who you are just from the profile picture. The second thing is your name. Your name should be specifically the niche that you're trying to get in or the keyword that you're trying to search for, because that's going to be what pops up in Instagram search engine when people search for specific keywords. Like, for example, I put Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu because that is what I want to pop up for. When people type in BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gi, I want to pop up because that's specifically what my brand is for. And I also have clothing brand right underneath that, so when people see and come to my page, they see Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, clothing brand. Okay, these people are retail sellers for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gear. And then I go on to utilize my profile space for a little bit of bio that introduces that, hey, we specialize in producing high quality gear, so I'm showing that the audience that I have high quality product, lowest prices, and then I use hashtags to gain more reach. And then I always implement a CTA into the bio link because I want people to go off Instagram to my website to buy these products. I'm doing this for specifically a brand. I want to drive traffic from Instagram to their website so they can make more sales. Alright guys, now we're on my phone, and this is one of the clients that I'm working with now. They've reached out to me and have asked for my help in growing their Instagram, growing their Facebook, kind of just creating an entire digital marketing campaign out of their brand, their company. They specialize in fight gear, specifically Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. They create gis as well as other type of martial arts fight wear that people need to wear within the type of sport realm. They kind of offer the lowest prices because they're a manufacturer and a wholesaler in one, so there's no middleman, so they're able to really kind of increase their clientele with lowest prices comparatively to all the other competition out there. So I've just recently started with this. It started from scratch. This account had nothing when I started with it, and just in a couple days I've grown it just to 45 followers. Nothing extensive. I'm just kind of testing the waters, seeing what works best. I was posting images before, so the first image I posted got 57 likes. That's pretty solid engagement. I actually utilized my other accounts in order to boost this account and help it go viral. So the other accounts that I used were the top 4 right there: my Leatherface Gear, Apex People, Billionaire Fashion Post, and Apex Pack as well. Those accounts are influencers within their niche. Apex ones are specifically influencers in the fitness niche, and then the Billionaire Fashion Post is a high influencer in the luxury travel niche. Looking through, I tried to implement some videos. They didn't do as well, and to be honest, it's because I didn't actually go in there and do power comments. Utilizing my own network of accounts, I'm actually able to enable power comments to boost my posts, give them more reach, more engagement, give them a higher chance of going viral. And that's something that the Your Charisma team actually implements. We actually have a power comments package that you guys can start implementing and utilizing. It works the same fashion where your network is kind of utilized as a basis, and when you engage on other people's posts, your network becomes kind of the pool for their content to kind of saturate, and if their content is worthy, it will kind of go viral and from there continue. So that's something that I always try to implement in order to increase engagement and reach on new posts, especially new accounts because they are so small. So any other influencers or any accounts that you guys hold, commenting within the first 45 minutes is always the best way to increase overall engagement and reach. And actually Instagram is still favoring videos. We can see my most recent one I posted about 3 days ago got 163 views. And something that I want you guys to take notice to, look at my captions. So I always have a CTA. I always have a call to action. I want the audience to do something. So I say, want the highest quality fighting gear? Check out our website, link in bio. So that's instantly telling all people that view this kind of initiate an action. If they like the content that I'm putting out, they might want to check out my website and see the kind of fight wear that we offer. And at the same time, I initiate another call to action. So if the first one fails, the second one kind of comes in right afterwards, and I just say follow my account. If this is going to increase the overall amount of follower growth as well as the overall amount of follower action that is actually being taken on the platform itself, because audiences need to be told what to do. You have to implement CTAs if you want your audience to start taking action. So on here, this is a brand account. They have analytics, and analytics are perfect because it can see exactly when interactions were taking place, the overall amount of profile visits, discovery, and I can actually utilize this and analyze the data that it's giving me in order to produce the most valuable and the most audience-friendly, user-friendly content. We can see, just doing some basic analytics right now, my reach was highest on Saturday. So this was actually the highest engagement video, and I can kind of understand. So let's kind of dive in. Why is this the highest engaged piece of content on my page right now? Why did it gain the most reach in one day? That's something that you need to dive into. You need to understand what makes the audience tick. What is the content that is booming right now? What is working for them? So looking into this, well, first off, it's in the video category. Instagram is pushing videos, so we know that it's going to get overall like better engagement and better reach than a photo would. Obviously it's going to be a type of fight rather than someone showing off gear or someone doing something cool, showing off a move, doing a tutorial. We can actually see that this is an actual fight. It's a match. It's a game. People are actually watching the sport. They're interested in the sport. So this is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. This is a match for submission. Some ways we can take away from this about the audience: they enjoy to watch videos. They like to see people fighting. They like to watch the sport, and they're probably interested in competitions and other leagues, sport leagues, and other maybe network channels that host this type of content. So reposting video content, recapturing, maybe doing a comment section or a overall review of a fight might be an actually good thing to start implementing into this page. It will enable me to push more content, kind of connect with the audience, be able to get some responses as well as some other engagement going on there, because we could create a forum about specific fights that have taken place within recent times and have the audience kind of do an overall analytics of how the fighter performed, what they could have improved on, and that just kind of opens up dialogue between account owner and audience. And you can see is how I dive into an account, how I analyze it, what I strive to achieve when I am creating a social profile for a specific brand. One thing that you guys need to always remember to do is you guys need to just remember to start reaching out to individuals. So this is something that I always do, especially with a new account. I just reach out to tons of individuals that are specifically influencers within the niche, but they may not even be high-level influencers with 100K, 200K. They're actually lower-level influencers because I'm a brand new account, so I need to reach out to people that have a less likelihood of being reached out by bigger brands and kind of being bought up. So these are just some of the messages I send. I say, hey, I love your page. I work with BJJ, MMA, and boxing niche. We're looking for influential leaders. Would you like to collaborate? Would you be interested in a business collaboration? So I always try to keep it vague because I want to pique curiosity. These guys get thousands of messages every single day, and the last thing, see, this person's only a 52.1K influencer. Not really high level, but he has the badge that shows that he's official, authentic, and he puts out very good content. It's really high quality. So this guy has a lot of promise and a lot of potential to blow up as an influencer. So that's why I reached out to this person. But that's all it takes is saying, hey, like, do you want to collaborate? Do you want to have a business collaboration? Because that's what a lot of these athletes are looking for. They're looking for sponsors. They're looking for brands to sponsor them, send them free products, and that's what I'm doing. I'm reaching out to them. I'm saying, hey, do you want to connect? I'm a brand that has goods and gear. You're an athlete that's good at what you do. Can I send you free things? I don't explicitly come out and say, do you want free stuff? I like to get their attention with vague statements, because it kind of piques their curiosity. It's like a business collaboration. What could there be entailed? So let's just look at some of the people that have actually responded. Trapplegate, he's only 11.7K, but he puts out good content as well, has a lot of people that he teaches. I just say, hey, would you be interested in a collaboration? Typically they respond, I'm interested, what do you have in mind? And that's when I go into detail explaining that, hey, I will give you free gear if you sponsor us, if you shout us out, if you wear our gear in your videos. And that's just going to grow public awareness, because his friends are going to see that gear. He might recommend it to them. Everyone on Instagram that watches his videos are going to see that. So this is a great way to kind of flood the markets with your product if you have physical products that you can start giving to influencers. So just this fashion of networking with influencers is really easy to do. All I do is I go through and I look for influencers that are not super high level, because like we said before, there's competition when it comes to brands. Like this guy never responded to me, which makes sense. He's 796K, almost at 1 million. He's very influential, probably has a lot of higher level sponsors kind of reaching out to him, and that's just something that you guys want to pay attention to. So a lot of the influencers might not respond. However, there is a high number of influencers that will respond, because that's what a lot of people are on here looking to do. They're looking to make money. They're looking to become a leader. They're looking to become a sponsored athlete and just start spreading your product everywhere. Those people, even if they only have 2,000 or 3,000 followers, that's 2,000 or 3,000 people that are going to be looking at your product, and they're actually going to have a very personalized connection to these influencers, because typically low-level accounts have very personal connections with all of their followers, meaning that their return on investment for sending them free products is very high. And that's just kind of the overall strategy that I implement. I look at content. I utilize data analytics that Instagram provides via their business profile in order to understand what is the best time to post, what is the best content to post, and then utilizing that understanding of what the content type is when the content is posted, I can kind of create a customer profile, if you will, about kind of the average audience member that I am holding on the Instagram profile, and that's kind of the people that I'm targeting. So I want to better understand them, and then connecting with low-level influencers that are possible, low-level influencers that have a high engagement rate, because it's those people that have a good connection with the amount of followers that they have. For example, 1 to 2,000 to 3,000, even 10,000. That is a significant number of highly targeted audience members that you wouldn't normally be able to reach with just a typical ad, or if you did, you'd have to spend a significant more amount of money. Plus, in doing sending out free products, you're not only getting a possible review out of it, which is social proof, you're not only gaining brand awareness through the pictures that are posted, you're also gaining trust as a brand and as a company of sponsoring athletes. So guys, that's going to wrap up this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. Take all of the details and features and tricks that I've talked about in this video and start implementing it into your own Instagram profile, or if you're looking to start marketing to other brands and businesses to become a social media manager or digital marketer for their company, then you should start implementing and practicing these tricks and tips in order to start growing a successful, engaged community on a social platform. So guys, stay tuned for the next video.